controlling.
Psalm 2 says God laughs at the rulers of the world.
Yeah.
Fear not. It's going to be okay regardless.
Yeah, I do think Christians...
We could use some more persecution. John Piper has a really...
it's coming, man. I was reading Matthew 23:24 today. Okay. It was heavy, man. I felt like I had to stop. The kids were looking at me. They were terrified. They were just sitting there looking at me like... My kids are like very easily scared.
24:25?
Well, 23 is, I think, about that was convicting for me. It was about the like church leaders and like the way to be and the Pharisees and Jesus ripping the Pharisees, which is interesting because I mean, I would have read that as a kid too, and I never viewed it. I guess
that's the only people Jesus ripped was the Pharisees. They're super religious people.
Yeah. And then 24, I think, is about the end times, right? He's with his disciples, I think, on the Mount of Olives, and they're asking about when is this all going to come to pass? And then he talks about all the horrors that are coming and the war and the problems in there again. I don't know. Well,
a lot of horror out there already. Anyway, I was saying before you interrupted me.
Sorry.
Gary's mom, what's your mom's name?
Gerda,
you need to have another talk with your son.
She definitely would want to have a talk with me too. Need to get over there.
So he said, Piper was saying in his sermon from like 15 years ago, but that in the last 300 years has been the anomaly in Christian history, in the fact that America has been a Christian nation and we've had peace and prosperity as Christians. But if you look around the world today, most people as Christians don't have that. They're under persecution in the whole world. And definitely in the last 2,000 years, Christians have not been the popular people in their countries. Like they haven't had it. So it's actually really what's happening in America or like the Western world where Christianity was accepted. That is the weird thing. We're probably going back to normal where there is persecution. And it's going to be good for the church, and it's okay because we're going to go home soon. Like this world is ending, and so.
Good spot to end it, Kyle. I could talk about economics. I could talk about the housing market. Tough times. Price your house right.
Price your heart.
In Chilliwack, price your house right. Tough to sell stuff right now.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment, even an angry one if you want. I love the feedback, or send in questions. You can do it anonymously as well on my website, furiouslycurious.co. Yeah, see you next week. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.